Hello and welcome to Master It Monday. I'm your host, Maggie Carey from Master It Media, where we elevate brands in developing an engaging social media presence. And today we're talking about engagement. I'm going to give you 6 tips that you can apply today to your social media so that you can get the most engagement out of the platforms. And look, this could be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. You can apply these tools and tricks to multiple platforms, not just one. So I want to get started right away and we will nail this for you. You are going to find out how you can engage on a social media platform fast and easy so that you don't have to worry about all of the things that come up with am I doing the right things? What should I do? This is so easy. It's like having a conversation with someone so that you don't have to worry about what am I going to do? How should I say this, right? You just need to be you and your amazing self in order to get the most out of engagement out of the social media platforms. So let's get started. All right. So we're going to, as I mentioned, I'm going to give you 6 tips to engage in social media. Are you ready? Get going, guys. They're not that difficult, and you're going to nail this. So, the first step is to post consistently. This is one of the things that you need to do. Now, if consistently means that you're going to post once every 2 days, then that's consistently. Commit to posting. We like to say if you can post 3 to 4 times a week on various platforms, that's great. A post a day, wonderful. Multiple times a day might be a little overkill. It depends on the platform. It depends on what you're saying, right? So quantity over quality, but you want to post consistently. And if you're struggling with posting, make sure you check out Painless Posting because we can help you create a post in less than 5 minutes a day. Some people take 15. It depends on how techy you are. But we make it so easy. We develop 95% of the content for you. Okay, so let's get back to posting consistently, right? That's really critical. Um, come up with content that you feel is going to be engaging for people. But here's the trick. I see businesses who post and they post consistently and they're like, why aren't I getting more people? Well, here's the thing. Sometimes people forget to go back into those posts and reply to comments. It would be like going up to somebody and saying, hey, how you doing? And they say, hey, I'm doing great. And you turn around and you walk away. Like, why would you do that? You don't do that in person. You shouldn't do it on social. And it's hard because we're not always on social, right? So get the schedule it into your day. That's probably the best thing to do. Schedule into your day when you're going to comment on people who leave comments. So what you need to do is say you're posting at 10 o'clock in the morning, then you need to set aside time, maybe 10:30, that you're looking to see if anybody commented on your post and then reply back, right? You need to have that engagement. You need to reply back to them. Otherwise, they're not going to bother to comment again. So make sure that you are commenting on that you're replying to other people's comments that leave comments on yours on your social media. Now, the other thing is to comment on other people's posts. So when you comment on somebody else's post, what you're doing is you're basically cross promoting yourself. Everybody wins because you're going to say something amazing, right? You're the person who you're following that you're commenting on their post is going to be very happy because more people who comment and like and share, that increases the opportunity for the algorithm to reward them by sharing it with more people. So you also get to shine on somebody else's platform. So that's like another win, right? And the person who is reading the comments is also going to win because you're going to be saying something amazing, right? Or something interesting or supportive, right? So here's a benefit, right? When I posted a comment on LinkedIn, I tagged the person here. That's why Denise's name is in blue. But I said something, such a powerful statement. Like it really resonated with me, right? But look here, what am I doing when I post on her feed and she's got tons of followers? My photo comes up, my name comes up, and the first 60 characters of my headline show up. I am basically cross promoting myself on her feed. She's happy because she's getting more content and engagement on her platform. And hopefully, the people who are reading this are going to say, "Oh, Maggie, you know what? She's always supportive and helping other people," which I do. It's not the reason I do it, but I want that kind of people to feel warm and fuzzy when they see me, right? Like that's part of my brand, that's part of who I am, that helpfulness to help people get the most out of their social media, right? So I always want to support other people who are using platforms. Um, all right, so let's get to the next one, because here's the next tip. So leaving reviews. When you leave a review for another business, let's just talk about helping local businesses, right? Where you could be a small local business if you're watching this, you could be a big business. I don't care what size business you are. When you leave a review for another business, you are helping the industry in general, right? So if you have people that you've used their services, shout them out, leave them a review. And remember, when you leave a review, again, you're cross promoting yourself as well, right? So when I left a review for a friend, and a colleague and a customer, Jennifer Perez, who, if you are a fan of Master at Monday, you would have seen her amazing Master at Monday that she did with us. I left her a recommendation. So on LinkedIn, their reviews, are called recommendations. So you go to somebody's LinkedIn profile and you leave them a recommendation. So if you've used somebody, leave that recommendation. But look what happens. I'm on her account. This is what's on her account. I not only get that first 60 characters, I get the whole kit and caboodle of my headline, along with my picture and my name, right? And I'm also sharing some of the things that I felt she was outstanding in. It also shows that I'm serious about my business. So, as you can see here, what you're doing is you're cross promoting yourself. You're showing that you're a serious business owner. Things like that, right? Now, if I'm a B2B, but if you're a B2C, a business to customer instead of a business right, uh, if you're a B2C, business to customer, not B2B, like I am business to business, you can still leave reviews for other businesses because people are human. They're going to need, they might be your ideal client sitting in some other businesses account. When you leave a review for other products and services, you're helping other people find out. Like, remember, when you look for a new product or services, what are you doing? You're looking at reviews, you're looking at recommendations, you're asking people on Facebook, like all of this stuff. People go to reviews and they seriously look at them. So, when you're looking to get more engagement out of your social media, post a review for somebody else. You're doing a great service to the small business industry, but you're also having the opportunity to promote yourself as well. So, great way. Like, would I out? And let me just say, I would never leave a review for somebody that I didn't believe in their service. Don't just leave reviews for the sake of leaving a review. Leave a review for somebody that you really valued what they did for you and say why. Don't just say 5 stars and leave it at that, right? Talk about the amazing service. Use those keywords, right? That's really what's going to get you more engagement. So that's what I suggest. Now, sharing others' content. This is something to make it easy if you're struggling with what to post on social media, sharing somebody else's content is easy. So maybe I read a great article in Inc. or Entrepreneur Magazine. I can share it to my link. I'm going to say LinkedIn, right? Share it to my LinkedIn. And while I'm there, I'm going to say something that why it resonated with me and so how it can help somebody else, right? When you do that, you're showing you've got your finger on the pulse of what's going on, what's trending, what's happening in your industry. You're also helping other people find this amazing article. That's one way. Another thing I can do is, like, say I'm on Facebook and somebody tags me in a post. We were in a picture together and they tagged me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to take that and I'm going to share it to my business page, or share it to my to some of my groups, or share it on my personal page, right? All of this sharing other people's content will help you get more exposure for your business, help you get more exposure for you, and increase your engagement. And it's an easy thing to do because you're just taking something that's already existing and sharing it. Always remember, don't just share and not say anything. Share and say something. Say something great. What can you think of that you can share? That why did this thing resonate with you? Why was it so important? And share it, right? Share with your insight. Share with your add something new to it. Like, say you take this video that we're creating right now and we're talking about 6 tips to engagement. You could take this and share it and say, Maggie did this Master It Monday, and I found it so helpful. The one tip that I found that was really helpful is what I'm applying right now, which is sharing other people's posts, because it helps her get engagement, but it helps me get your engagement because I want you to follow me as well, right? Like, this is all the ways how you can use social media. It's how it's intended to be used, right? It's social media is meant to be social. So when you're a social animal, or we're social beings, and we're communicating with each other electronically, right? This is a way you can get more engagement, right? Just be that authentic, amazing you. All right. So that's sharing other people's content. Now, the last piece is direct messaging. Direct messaging is a way where you can take this to a personal level, a one-to-one level. Sometimes people don't feel comfortable posting in a public forum, or it could be something like, well, we've had a conversation on the public forum, but I want to take it a step further. I want to find out more about you. Maybe, like, ask a question about their what they said, but you want to take it on a personal level. Like, hey, I saw you commented on my video about tips on how to engage on social media, and I was wondering what made you say I want share this post and say that this sharing was the best. Do you find that sharing has helped you with your social media engagement, right? How has it helped you? Ask those questions, right? Ask a question so that they reply back, right? And then when they reply back, ask them another question. And then, of course, you want to get them on a call, right? Like, get them on a call so you can talk to them and hopefully convert them into a client. Or at least what you can do is create another bonded relationship with somebody on social. Like, take that the next step up, because you never know what's going to be where your next lead is going to come from. You never know. It could be somebody that you're like, oh my gosh, that person has nothing to do with my business. Well, they may send you the best referrals ever. So keep that in mind when you're doing your social media and you're engaging, right? Keep the things that you are going to uh, keep the communication, the things that are going to move you forward in mind when you're engaging on social media. The biggest thing about engaging on social media is to be authentic, to be your amazing self, to share who you are, what you do, and why you do it, so people can get to know you. And when they know you, the right people are going to like you and they're going to trust you. And that's where you're going to get business. And this is why we do this crazy stuff and focus on social media and spend all of this time being wrapped up into this crazy world, right? So now make sure, look, I know it can be a struggle. I know things can get challenging. So we offer a quick audit at Master It Media. Feel free to pop on over and get on a call with me, and I'll help you through a couple of things in your social media to give you some guidance. And remember, if you're struggling with what to post, that first tip about posting consistently, pop on over to Painless Posting and get the 7-day challenge, because that 7-day challenge is free. You can try it and see what you think. And we've got so many wonderful posts going out. We create, if you sign up for our main package, you get a post a day. So you don't ever have to worry about what to post. And of course, follow us, give us a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, subscribe to us, let us know what topics you would like to see, because we're always creating content that our users are asking us to create. Well, I hope you found today's 6 tips on how to engage in social media helpful. If you have any questions, you know where to find me, Maggie Carey. I am at Master It Media. We're here to help you take the commotion out of your promotion. We'll see you next Monday at 2 o'clock Eastern for Master It Monday. Have a great